Fujifilm Fujinon XF23 1.4, is it outdated or is it one of the best? Surprisingly, I haven't spoken about this 23-1.4 on the channel yet, and yes, I've been going through some lenses that have been out quite a long time. But does that mean that this lens wasn't worth talking about? Well, I'm going to let you know my feelings. We're going to go through a few sample shots straight out the camera as always, and I'm going to throw my 2 pence, my 2 cents for you US viewers. I'm going to throw that into the mix, and then we can have the conversation below, see what you guys think. We'll talk about the autofocus, we'll talk about the image quality, we'll talk about the value for money once I look up the going rate at the moment. I should have prepared better. I have prepared, it's just the going rate. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. Obviously a 1.4 lens, going all the way to 16. It's got the push-pull for the manual focus with the distance ring there. It's got that controversial lens hood, the petal hood style. And some, is it JJ Abrams style flaring going on there with my camera work. Try and keep that down to a minimum. The lens weighs 300 grams. Let's just check out the autofocus. Autofocus, absolutely lightning fast. Not a problem. Lightning fast exaggeration? Well, it's as fast as I'll ever need it to be. Yep, happy with that. Let's throw up some sample images then, straight out of camera JPEGs, no faffing about. And then see what my thoughts are afterwards. So hopefully, and that was a bit cheesy, weren't it? Hopefully you've got the idea that this is a sharp lens. The image quality is first rate. I absolutely love this lens. I don't mind the size, but if I wanted to cut down, as I did actually when I shot most of those sample shots, I didn't have the hood on. In fact, I had it backwards still, which I don't normally do, but I had it backwards, whatever. It was discreet. In my case, it fits in the palm of the hand easily, so I could have it pretty discreet. Black body as well, dark clothing makes a difference, for me anyway, ninja style. Some of the old time wedding photographers will know what I'm talking about. It's pretty obvious anyway. And yeah, real nice quality. The colours are rich, it's sharp, the separation with the bokeh, it's beautiful. This lens is not outdated. What about the f2 version? Well, I was hoping to review it alongside, but things didn't work out for that lens at the moment. There's a few interesting comparisons online already, so check those out. And hopefully in the new year, we'll be able to deal with that comparison properly. But leave your comments below. It'd be very interesting to hear what you guys and girls think about it. So, autofocus, right up there. Build quality, well, I didn't really mention it, but it's solid. All metal. If there's any plastic, it's high quality plastic. Metal mount, as you'd expect from an XF Fujifilm lens. Again, image quality, sharpness, bang on. Love it, absolutely love it. Would this lens feature in my kit bag? Well, this is even more personal than the rest of the video. I'm not sure. I loved my X100S with the 23 f2. That was great for walkabout, great for travel, great for fun, top quality. And this is your 35mm equivalent lens, your 35mm if it were on a full frame sensor. So for some of you, that's what you're into. I was thinking when this lens came out, not that bothered really, but obviously I was with the X100S. So why is this not my first choice lens if it's so amazing? Well, basically, when I shoot events, weddings, reportage style stuff, I love my ultra wides, absolutely love my ultra wides. And this isn't wide enough for me in that instance, because I'm going to be using a 35 1.4 as well and a 56 1.2. Generally, that's what I'm looking at. My widest favorite prime, although I use the 14 2.8 a lot, the 16 1.4 is up there for me. But I haven't felt the need to go from the 14 to the 16 particularly. I've used the 16 on a few jobs now, and it's mind-blowing, and unfortunately poor old 14 2.8 feels very threatened. So it should, even though it's also an excellent lens. Maybe that's another video. What would my favourite Fujifilm lenses be? But that would definitely be just me waffling about my own personal preferences. But hey, don't we do that on forums anyway? That's what it's all about, the conversation below. Would this land in your bag? Now, I said it wouldn't fit into my trio of lenses, but I would shoot with this, definitely. As a walkabout, it's amazing, it's fantastic. I still say that the 18 f2 is definitely one to get if you want a cheap, small, quality walkabout. In many ways, that can't be beaten, but the IQ is better on this. It's bigger, it's more expensive, it's more pro, for want of a better expression. But I just like to go a bit wider. So for me, this would be a walkabout lens, I think, but not at the budget end of the walkabout lenses. Great fun, right up there. And if I was to shoot it with weddings, no problem at all anyway. Not quite as wide as I'd like, but 23 and a 56 as a 2 lens combo, can't see why that wouldn't work. So there you go. Nice big gestures to say goodbye and thank you for watching this video. Hopefully it's been of use. Hopefully you can subscribe, leave a comment, share the video. The more you guys get involved, the more you subscribe, the more content I can put out. Thanks to Calumet for letting me rent this on such short notice. Check them out, I'll leave a link below. And what's next? Well, I said in the previous video I'm going travelling. We may have a video or two before that. Let's wait and see. Now, you might see it's a bit cold still, but whatever. In 1.5 weeks' time, I'll be in a way hotter place. Sorry. You know, I deserve it. Kind of.